so we're on to our next movie, which is going to be, let's get Post Grad. It's starring Alexis Bledel and nobody else really. What's his?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, Batman. Batman is in this as an insane
Lynch
dad.
from Glee.
It's directed by Vicky Jenson, and all right. So this movie is just like every other movie out there. It's designed for those preteen girls that can't wait to go to college and watch Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants way too much. I was totally bored during this movie. I mean, it has a lot of elements to it that were really funny. I mean, I'm very relatable. I mean, she's post-grad, so she graduates from college with her friends and her arch nemesis. She has a perfect plan laid out where she's going to goes to high school, get good grades, go to college, get good grades, land dream job. So she goes to the interview, the dream job. Nemesis gets it, and she falls apart and has to go home and live with her crazy parents, which has Michael Keaton, Carol Burnett, and
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch, who is in everything nowadays.
And always funny.
Really?
I'll let you go.
I'm sorry. Okay, I mean, she does have the world's greatest agent because she's in everything. And I do like some of the stuff she's in, but her specifically, very annoying lady. But so she's stuck living at home with her family and trying to get jobs, and she has a platonic best friend who wants to be more, but she doesn't want it, and
the Ducky syndrome.
The Ducky syndrome. And he plays music. But it's mostly, it's been written, it's been done before, we've seen it. Alexis Bledel, she's at least charming and funny. In fact, my favorite part of the movie is the opening scene where it's just a bunch of, she's on her MySpace page and there's just a bunch of weird stuff going on. That's
They have the video blog.
Yeah, I was like, the whole movie should just be like that, just some crazy video blog crazy. No. But, I just post-grad. I am also job hunting in my field and failing, so I can relate, but for the most part, this is for a preteen audience who have no clue what it's going to be like to be out of college. So I actually gave this one a D-.
Ooh, wow. I think that's our lowest grade so far.
It is, because, it was a done-before movie, and the audience it's going for can't even relate to it, so it's
so it fails.
It's a completely pointless movie. I mean, it's at least one to rent, because, the little kids are going to love it. It's funny, but, you're going to rent it, and that's it. So it has to get nothing more than a D-.
Okay, well, I'd give it a slightly higher grade. Not a flattering grade, but a slightly higher. I'd give it a C-, only because it was light and fluffy, and it didn't offend me. I didn't come out of the movie angry. I just came out of the movie like, okay, it's like eating a vat of Cool Whip. There's no nutritional value, but it was sweet. Alexis Bledel, if you've seen Gilmore Girls and you've seen Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, you understand her appeal, and she's good in it, as good as Alexis Bledel can be. I'd like to see her do something totally opposite. I'd like to see her just play some cracked out, prostitute or something like that.
The Anne Hathaway complex in Havoc. Or the Drake and Josh character, Josh Peck, who then does Whackness.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon stars, Disney stars, go straight into being crack whores. It's great.
Yeah, and that's what should happen with Alexis.
Well, what about Sin City?
But let me. My biggest complaint with the movie was that it had a hard time finding its footing. It had 4 different morals it wanted to tell at once, and it never really gave enough time for any of them. It's like, the moral is life throws you curveballs and you can't make plans, or is the moral, give said guy who's interested in you a chance, or is the moral family is the most important thing? It never really decided on that throughout the whole movie, and it was very muddled. It was sloppily written. And I thought that it was awkwardly directed because it feels like a Disney movie. It feels like a ABC Family movie, but then there's like these kind of risque moments in it, and the F-bomb is dropped even
I
once,
know.
and I was like, it was weird. It would be like watching the Disney Channel, and all of a sudden, somebody drops the F-bomb. It was, awkwardly directed is the best way that I can put that. So I'd say, if you're a 13-year-old girl, you'll probably enjoy it, but it probably won't take you very many years to grow out of it.